What I'm going to do with this one, since they have a common denominator, I'm going to just start by working with a numerator. And I have 5m squared minus 13m plus 2. I'm going to put that in parentheses. Then I've got the minus sign. And then I'm going to copy everything else in the second numerator. 4m squared minus 7m plus 18. I'm going to treat these as just subtraction of a polynomial for a minute. I keep all of the first polynomial, and then I'm going to distribute the minus sign. So the opposite of 4m squared is minus 4m squared. The opposite of minus 7m is positive 7m. The opposite of positive 18 is minus 18. Now I'm going to take that and combine like terms. So 5m squared minus 4m squared is 1m squared. Minus 13 plus 7m is minus 6m. And then it's 2 minus 18, that's minus 16. Now I'm going to bring back the denominator. And I have to do some factoring. Because this here is a perfect square, and this here is a perfect square, and we have a difference of squares, what we end up with is, what I end up with is an m, because that's the square root of m squared. And then I have to take 64 and find its square root, that's 8. But when they have a minus, in other words, a difference of squares, I'm going to end up with a plus and a minus. Those are called conjugates. Now over here, I have a 1m squared, so the first term is going to be, they're both going to be m's, because m times m is m squared. Now I have some thinking to do, because I have to get a minus 16. So I'm going to take the minus 16 and look for ways of factoring it. So some ways of factoring it are 1 times minus 16, minus 1 times positive 16, 8 times negative 2, negative 8 times negative 2, and then I have 4 times 4 and negative 4 times 4. only one of these ways gives me a -6. So looking carefully, you'll see, and I think I wrote the sign wrong. That should have been a plus. The only way to get a -6 is this way. With a -8 and a +2. So I'm gonna use that one. And I'm gonna double check. -8 +2. And then what you'll see is that the m-8 shows up in both the numerator and the denominator, leaving me with a final answer of m +2 over m +8.